guys, and welcome back to Endless Adventures. I'm Monique.
And I'm Danny.
Today we're here at Epcot. We are actually standing pretty close to Guardians of the Galaxy, which is right over there in the background. We actually got super lucky today. We were able to snag a lightning lane. It was a very tumultuous process, but we got lucky around 9:15 this morning. We saw that lightning was open for this ride, so we were able to book it. So super excited to share this experience with you guys.
So this is us booking our lightning lane for Guardians. It was still somehow available at about 9:15. So we selected a time for 5:30, but then they actually allow you to select your exact time, your preferred time. So that was one thing pretty cool that you normally can't do for lightning lanes. So the lightning lane was $14, I think originally, like the first week or so of the lightning lane when Guardians of the Galaxy was released. I think it was about $17 or so, but now they have brought it down to $14. So there are two ways to get on this ride right now. One is the virtual queue, and the other is how we got on, which is the lightning lane. So for the virtual queue, there's two boarding groups. You book it right on your phone. And so there's a 7 a.m. boarding group and a 1 p.m. boarding group. At the 7 a.m. group, you do not need to be in the park. You can basically be at your hotel room or your house or however you want to do it. And then at 1 p.m., you physically have to be in Epcot, and obviously you have to have park reservations. So once you get into Epcot, obviously before 1 o'clock, then you can join that boarding group at 1 o'clock.
So right now it is about 6:52. Our lightning lane return times from anywhere between 6:40 and 7:40. So we're going to head over there next and show you guys the queue and give you a full review afterwards. So stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Your scholar.
To save us all. Fortunately, he's plant-based, so we can run back.
Welcome, people of Epcot, Epcoters, Epcotians, citizens of Epcot. Does anyone know what they call themselves?
The lighted ring. You do not want to know what happened last time someone did not stand where I told them to.
This species has failed.
Alrighty, so we are actually here about to ride Guardians for the first time. Super excited. We actually got really lucky and we asked the guy if we could have our one, and he said sure, and we just have to wait in the still designated area. So for us, since it's our first time riding this ride, and plus the only ride we'll be doing today, we decided let's just go ahead and do it. So stay tuned for our full review afterwards. Here's a POV of Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. The credit goes to wdwmagic.com. We decided not to film this our first time just because we wanted to fully immerse ourselves in the experience.
We just got off and it was absolutely amazing. It was completely wild. It was pretty dark in there. The ride basically, the roller coaster did things I didn't even know it could do, honestly. It was kind of spinning as it was going downhill, spinning as it was going around curves. And so, full disclosure, we watched a couple of spoilers. We did watch on YouTube a couple of the POVs.
Yep.
And so, but those do not do it justice at all. You really have to ride this ride. I put it on the same, basically, conversation of Hagrid's over at Universal Islands of Adventure. I'm not sure which one's better. I'd have to ride this a couple more times and ride that. But I put them like right kind of at a tie at this point. But this is definitely a must-do. There were some people, I guess I heard kind of like through YouTube and things like that people have been getting motion sickness. That's not something that I experienced. Maybe if you chugged like 3 beers or something, like 5 minutes before you went on, then maybe you would. But if you have like an upset stomach, maybe just wait off. But it's definitely a blast. Like, this is a must-do. This definitely put Epcot on the map as far as one of the best parks, definitely here at Disney.
So as Denny was saying, the ride was amazing. I loved it. Like, as soon as it got off, I was just like mind blown, speechless. Like, from the very beginning to the very end, the ride is super immersive. We did watch both Guardians of the Galaxy's movies just to kind of gain perspective on the ride, and I'm happy that we did, because we were able to pick up on like the characters, the atmosphere, the whole theming of the ride. So that is definitely something that we recommend you guys do. If you're already familiar with Guardians, then you'll know exactly the whole storyline behind it and everything. But yeah, from start to finish, it was just an amazing ride. I agree that like the roller coaster did some amazing things that you don't see in other Disney rides, or even like even at Universal or SeaWorld or things like that. So the technology behind this ride is like super amazing, super advanced. The ride itself is actually super smooth. Like, even though it did all these twists and turns and like went up and went down, it was still very smooth. Like, you didn't feel any bumps. It's not like Space Mountain where like I just kind of feel like your whole body and your head were exactly rock back and forth and everything. But here it was just like so seamless and everything. So yeah, I mean, like, when it comes to the motion sickness, I can see why some people would get motion sick. So just kind of like be cautious about it and everything. But I think like for most people, it should be like a very fun and exhilarating experience. And the cool thing about it is that we were able to request row 1, which is pretty cool. So that was nice. I mean, like, if you're able to request row 1 and do row 1, we enjoyed it. But I think you could also request like row 10 or row 9 as well. So it seems like you kind of get a different experience depending on where you're sitting and everything, which is pretty cool. So overall, really good.
One other thing is that it does take a pretty long time to get through the queue. It's not like other Lightning Lane purchases where you basically get in line and you're on the ride in 5 minutes. So there's a whole like different rooms that you go through. It is very immersive. It's cool. And then also you go in at the same time as the virtual queue people as well. So you're not gaining like that much of a benefit through the Lightning Lane. I think you kind of wait the same amount of time. But just keep that in mind. You know, if you have other rides that you want to get on, and you know, if you just think you're going to get on here and you know be done the ride in 10 minutes, I think like full experience from time you get in line by the time you get off, it's probably close to like 35-40 minutes. So it's worth it. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying keep it in mind in case you have other plans, whether it's dining or you know other lightning lanes. So just keep that in mind.
So we made it inside the gift shop after we rode the ride, and the office is pretty cool. It's actually pretty small, but we thought that it might be worth a while to kind of just jump in here and see what they have. So first glance, they have some cool shirts, and they have some pins, magnets that are all about Groot, little tank top for the kids. Then this whole section is all about Baby Groot. Absolutely love him. He's so cute. And they have like these. If you guys remember from the second Guardians movie, like, you know, they had a small Baby Groot. So there's the extra Baby Groot. So cute. More plushes over there. All merch, glassware, glasses. This cool little sweatshirt for the kids. Super soft. It's about $34.99. So not bad. We have this shirt over here too, which is pretty cool.
Of the galaxy.
Some cool hands looking over here.
Watching
kinda heavy.
me, not
Then I have this gold colored infinity gauntlet with the stones. Pretty cool. $100. And we found Peter Quill's hat. Pretty cool. And the helmet is actually $49.99. So not too bad. Cool outfit right there from the Nova Corps. And then a full viewing of Peter Quill's outfit right here. Pretty sweet. Over here they have like collectible ride vehicles. So they have the Milano, which is Peter Quill's vehicle. And then they have the Star Blaster, which is from the Nova Corps. So that's pretty cool. It's a nice little souvenir for anybody. And the theming is like pretty much on point. This is $14.99. So found this hat over here, which is pretty cool. It has Honorary Guardians on it. Very nice theming. This is $34.99. And some cool little backpacks down here too, which are pretty nice. And these are $49.99. We came across these cool little figurines of Groot and Rocket on the ride. This is $12.99. Pretty cool touch. They have more Star Blasters over here. Some magnets with Groot and Rocket on them. These are $9.99. More pins. Alrighty, so we are getting ready to end our night here at Epcot. As you guys know, today's video is all about testing out the Lightning Lane for Guardians of the Galaxy Cars of Glee ride, and it was amazing. We absolutely loved it. What did you think?
I loved it. It was so much fun.
Yes, we highly recommend it. We will definitely be back to ride it many times. We were talking earlier that, like, you know, I think with this new ride and everything, this really put Epcot as our first favorite park for us both. Just given like the whole nature of the ride and how Epcot's evolved like lately. So we have definitely enjoyed this ride, and we hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell. Always remember to keep your adventures endless.